Welcome to Major League Baseball live play-by-play. Today we get started with the Game 3 in the Crosstown Series between the Chicago White Sox and Chicago Cubs. The Cubs won Game 1 and 2 Monday and Tuesday night, both walk-offs, 1-10, and last night in the bottom of the ninth. The season series, the Cubs take the 3-2 lead. They're looking for a series win and a season series win. The best the White Sox can do is avoid the sweep and take the third game and tie the season series with the Cubs. All right, let's get the audio checks out of the way, and then we'll get to the starting lineups. Good on Twitch. Let's check YouTube. All right. All right, come on. Real quick. Okay, we're good there. Let me see if I can get my chat going there. Nope. Why? Of course not. There we go. All right, we're set. Thank you, Kieran. Hello, Canadian Turkey. Hopefully the Jays can win today. They've got, I know it's Mad Max on the mound. Let's see, who's Max against? Drew Rasmussen. All right, other games. Tigers 3, Pirates 1, bottom of the 6th, 1 out for the Pirates. That's no good. Mets 2-0 over the Padres, bottom of the 4th, runner at first, 2 outs. Braves and Twins, bottom of the 3rd, no score. Twins have a runner at first and 1 out. Sean Newcomb for the White Sox and Clay Holmes for the Cubs. Yep. Yeah, Scherzer versus Rasmussen for Toronto and Tampa. This is Cubs. This is Sox Cubs. Oh, nice. Is it happy early birthday, pre-birthday, or is it actually birthday? I forgot, chum. Sorry. All right, Newcomb was on in relief last night. He's 1-3, 2.51, 46 games, 2 games started, 4 saves, 68 innings, 64 strikeouts, 1.1 whip, 6'5", 255 pound, 33-year-old lefty. Likely a bullpen day. They announced who was going to get the majority of the innings, but I missed it, or I didn't hear who. Clay Holmes acquired at the deadline or near it. 5-5, 2.56 ERA, 11 games, all start, 63 and a third innings pitched, 49 strikeouts, 1.07 whip, and 204 opponent batting average. Oh yeah, and again, why is this not working? Well, here. Yeah, Mets. They got Clay Holmes from the Mets. 6'5", 245. All right. Antonacci, Murakami, Vargas, Benintendi, the DH and cleanup hitter. Montgomery, Mydroth, Peters, Rogers, the catcher. For the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong, leadoff, DH. Suzuki, Bregman, Bush, cleanup hitter. Horner, Ramirez, Kelly, the catcher, Happ, and Taylor. Oh, yeah, Taylor's usually a pinch runner. All right, well, let's get the crowd noise going, and we'll get pitch 1 shortly. Yeah, hopefully. Oh, thanks. I thought you were turning 18. You're 17? Well, happy birthday, Turkey. 1-0 the count, underway. Sinker 91, missed outside. Grounded to the shortstop behind the bag at second. Throw to first to Bush in time for out number 1. Outfield, Happ, Taylor, Suzuki, and right. Bregman at third. Horner, Ramirez up the middle. Bush, the first baseman. Carson Kelly behind the plate for the Cubs defense. 76 degrees, 79% humidity, wind 9 miles per hour in from center. Sinker 92 outside, 1-0. And let's see who's the home plate umpire. Tom Hanahan. We've had trouble with Scott Berry and, was it Manny Gonzalez, I think, last night. Murakami has a 2-0 count. 2 pitches outside, missed. Holmes delivers, sinker missed. Low and outside, 3-0 the count. Sinker grounded. Third baseman has it near the shortstop area. Throw to first in time to Bush for out number 2. A 6-3 ground out and a 5-3 ground out. Horner with the assist. Bush the put out. And then who's at third today? Bregman to Bush. Bregman the hero in the bottom of the 9th with the RBI, game-winning RBI single to give the Cubs the series win, 2-0 so far. Sinker low, 93, 1-0. Hitter is Vargas, 239 average. Thank you. Okay, you were a newborn. Gotcha. Typo. Well, congrats. Happy 18th birthday. Cutter, 85 inside. It's a big birthday. Bases loaded. Oh, crap. 2-0 the count. Vargas takes a sinker, 93, down the middle, 2-1. Again, watching on WCIU in Chicago. It's the White Sox broadcast. Have Marquis as a backup. Inside sweeper, 80, missed, 3-1 the count. Vargas is 2 for 8 in the series. A run, 2 strikeouts. They took down, 239 average. They took down the other numbers. Sinker, 93, in the air to center. Center fielder under it, caught on the track, short of the wall. Tyrone Taylor with the putout. 1-2-3, nothing across. Go the White Sox. Bottom of the first coming up. PCA lefty, Suzuki righty, Bregman righty, due up for the Cubs. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out Thursday. Hey, Eric, what's up? The drinking age in Canada is 18? Oh, wow. It's 20. It's been 21 since before I was, 18 or 21. So that was a while ago in the US. I think, like, in my lifetime, it may have been 18. Like, it wasn't a nationwide thing. Like, I think Wisconsin maybe was 18, probably in the 70s. Maybe early 80s. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, voting for, quick first, top of the first, exactly. Voting is 18, in U.S. too. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out tomorrow. Obviously, we're going to have Blue Jays Rays tonight. We're going to have Blue Jays Rays tomorrow afternoon. But I realize Nationals Rangers is on FS1. I think I may do Angels Astros instead tomorrow. But we'll see. All right. Nope. Yep, that's right. Oh, man, there's construction noise again or something going on in the neighborhood. All right, PCA, the DH, has the afternoon off as far as defense. Takes a sinker in there, 95, strike one. We're underway, bottom of the first. Oh my gosh, this noise is... Slurve, 84, almost hit him in the back. Had to get out of the way. 282 batting average. I think he's at 31 home runs. He had three between Monday and Tuesday, I think. But let off the game both times with a solo shot. 1 and 2. That one he chased was in the dirt. No, pardon me. It just got away from the catcher. Sinker 96 would have hit the bottom of the zone. All right, 1 and 2 the count. Lefty, lefty. Newcomb in the windup. Got him. Nope, fouled it off. Pardon me. Four seam 97. I thought he didn't tip it. He did. All right, my bad. What's up, Eric? How's it going? Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. They've had 2 in the first. PCA, this is going to be a routine flyout. Center fielder under it for out number 1. First time he's been retired in the top of the first. White Sox defense, Antonacci, Peters, Montgomery in right field. Vargas at third, Montgomery and Mydroth up the middle. Murakami at first, Jake Rogers, the catcher for Newcomb today. Slurve in there, 83, top of the zone, strike 1 to Suzuki. 1 for 9, RBI, 2 runs scored, 5 strikeouts. Slurve just missed, 1 and 1. Yeah, 85. You can buy a lottery ticket. Yep. I hear you. Might as well flush your money down the toilet if you're going to do that. 97 fouled off. 4 seam, 1 and 2. Suzuki behind in the count. Slurve low. Did he go? No, says the first base umpire. 2 and 2. Didn't offer at the 85 Slurve low. Lefty righty, 2-2 pitch on the way. Slurve 85 missed. Full count. All right, we'll take a walk, Suzuki. Oh yeah, wind's blowing in. The least amount is I don't know what FT means. 8 feet in. Fouled straight back, 3 and 2. I don't know why they don't just do miles per hour. A home run by PCA, yeah. Sinker fouled off, 96, still 3 and 2 the count. Suzuki battling. 6 pitches. Padres up. Forgot who they're playing to. Sinker low, miss. Ball 4. He walks Suzuki. Free pass issued by Newcomb. Suzuki heads to first. Tom Hanahan, 95th game since 2023. Neutral ump. I don't know what these graphics mean. Bregman 5 for 9 this series. A double and 2 RBI. 4 seam, 96, fouled it off. 0-1 the count. Bregman hitting .257, but he's been hot in his last 10 games, hitting 14 for 35. Four seam fouled it off. Oh, and 2 the count. That one was 95. Looks like it would have been a strike if he hadn't. Yeah. Jury duty is for court, Turkey. If you get told to serve on a jury. Slurve lined foul. Just foul down the right field line. Still 0-2. A trial by jury usually means, I think, is it 12 members? I don't know, in the U.S., I think, or is it 11? Sometimes you got to break a tie. So I think it is 12. Done it many times in Cook County. Thank goodness if I'm not in the county anymore. Fouled off 97. Oh, Mets and Padres, that's right. The Twins lead 1-0. Tigers lead 3-1. Dang it. Get called for jury duty, yeah. Throw to first and no coverage, not in time. Great camera work, CHSN. I remember saying that many times last year. See, they have not, I guess they have not improved. I was always shocked when they did get the throw to first on camera. 96, sinker inside, 1-2. Double play. Now, you have no choice. You can be... Curve, 82, popped up to center. I'm sorry, left. What am I saying? Caught, F7 for out number 2. Suzuki still at first on the walk. Yeah. Chicago Sports Net is really bad. I tried to do White Sox games last year until they took it away, and they put, I think they put maybe 5 games, these 3 games, a Yankee game, and maybe one other game on free over-the-air TV. Slurve fouled off. They never get the throw to first. Slurve, 85, fouled off by Bush. Antonacci with the put out of the Bregman flyout. Cleanup hitter Bush, 244 average. He hit a home run in the first yesterday. Grounded to second, Mydroth over to Murakami for out number 3. A 4-3 ground out. No runs, no hits. They leave one on the walk at first. We head to the top of the second for the White Sox. They will send a Benintendi lefty, Montgomery switch. Montgomery lefty hitter. Yes, they have 2 Montgomerys. As we head to commercial. All right. Yeah, it's not optional. You have to do it. Unless you can get a valid reason. Turkey, if you're in school, though, you can usually get out of it. So if you're going to go to junior college or some sort of continuing education, maybe learning a skill or trade, you can usually get out of it. I one time had to go down there, got picked to be on the jury, told them I was a full-time college student, and I was dismissed. So that's one way to get out of it. What? Scoreless first. Yeah, here. Yeah. Oh, you've never been called for jury duty. Okay. I didn't know, Eric. Sorry. My brain just didn't work on that one. Yeah, I guess there's nothing else going on besides baseball today. Twins 1-0 over the Braves. They head to the bottom of the 4th in Minneapolis. The Twins have 1 out. Mets 2-1 over the Padres. Bottom of the 5th. 1 out. Nobody on in those last 2 games. Tigers 3. Pirates 1. Bottom of the 7th. 1 out. Yeah, nice Pope hat. Hope you heat up your brain there, White Sox fan. All right, Benintendi takes a strike. It's 0-1 that count. Outside, changeup 88. 1-1 that count. Let's see where that first one was. Oh, MLB froze again. All right, right down the middle, took a sinker, 92. Fouled off a sinker, 93. Now they're suddenly ahead after I had to refresh. Weird. Yeah, like I said, that's one way to get out of jury duty. They probably wouldn't call you if you're in school. Fouled off. You know, I took a long time in school, post high school. Sorry, 1 and 2 the count. I don't know what my brain is doing here. 246 average. 94 four-seam fouled off by Benintendi. 29. Yeah, that's sounds warm. I know 40 is about 100 here, or Fahrenheit. But beyond that, and 0 is 32. But like in between there, I had no clue. 32 to 100. All right, that one missed. 2 and 2 the count. Sweeper 82. Ronnie, how's it going? Thanks for being here. Hope you're doing well. Changeup missed outside. Full count 88 on the changeup. 3-2 pitch coming up. 7 pitches this at bat. Braden Montgomery on deck. Holmes to Benintendi. Sinker fouled off. 94. Still 3 and 2. 8 pitch at bat. It is 78 where I'm at right now, Fahrenheit. Let's check Wrigley. Sinker popped him up, foul territory, and it's out of play past the on-deck circle into the stand. Still 3 and 2. Benintendi with a 9 pitch at bat. All right, Wrigley currently 75, partly cloudy. All right. Full count pitch coming up. Holmes at 20 pitches. Outside sinker 92. Ball 4. He walked the leadoff hitter. Boo. Free pass and Benintendi heads to first. That's no good. Still no hits in the game, but each team has had a walk now. All right, first pitch a ball. High and outside on a sinker, 92. Want to know, again, Montgomery, the 5th hitter. Righty-lefty. Holmes delivers. Sinker grounded to third. Over to second for 1. Not in time at first, but they get the lead runner, and there's 1 out. Nice play to his right by the third baseman. I think that's Bregman. Bregman to Pedro Ramirez at second for the fielder's choice. Yeah, just no chance to get Montgomery. Braden Montgomery. Now the other Montgomery is up. Colson Montgomery. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Ronnie. Grounded off the pitcher and a diving stop at second, but no play. Unfortunate break for the Cubs. That should go as the first hit of the game. Hit the pitcher's ankle. or something, and the second baseman had no play. And a possible injury to the starter. Dang it. Yeah, that was, I think, 10 pitches? Or was it more? Yep, went off his leg and went diving stop by the second baseman, but Ramirez had no play. They tried to get the runner to rounding second, but he didn't. So Braden Montgomery at second, and Colson Montgomery at first. So that's the first hit of the game. Oh, I know. That was brutal. Yeah. I can't believe that. Beat the stupid Brew Crew. Wow, sinker 92. Almost the entire ball is in there, and I got called a ball. Correctly ABS challenged by the Cubs, and they'll get it overturned to a strike. 3/4 of the ball, maybe more, is in the zone. On the inside corner, or inside edge of the plate, too. What are these umps doing? You should never miss on the inside. Never. Sweeper 86, swung on, miss 0-2. I'll give you a high, I'll give you a low, give you outside. You cannot miss a pitch that bad on the inside edge of the plate. You're sitting right over that spot. That shouldn't ever be an issue. Sweeper fouled off by Mydroth, 275 average. Yeah. Yeah, bad break. Yeah, they need to break the 2-game losing streak, right? Sweeper grounded to third. Throw to first in time. That's the only play he had. The runners move up. Mydroth retired on a 5-3 ground out. Let's see if we can... Yeah, here's that ABS challenge I was just talking about. Look at this crap by the home plate umpire. Called that a ball initially. Like 3/4 of the ball is in there on the inside corner. That's just inexcusable. Cards Against Humanity. I've heard that's good. I've never played it. I've played Exploding Kittens, though. That I play that with my son. Sweeper inside, 81 miss, 1-0. Exploding Kittens was, I think they finally bent and made an online. The whole reason they made that card game, actual physical card game, was because they didn't want an online game. Sinker on a check swing. Throw to first in time. First to third. And the side is retired. No runs. 1 hit. They leave 2 on the walk and the infield single. Bottom of the second coming up. Cubs send up Horner righty. Ramirez switch hitter. Kelly right-hander. Yeah, did you see how bad that pitch was? Insane. Just inexcusable. You can't miss on the... I'm sorry. Just my opinion, but I can't imagine ever missing an inside edge of the plate call like that. Let's see. I'll just re-scroll. I should pin the umpires up. Tom Hanahan behind home plate. Ron Culpa at first. That sounds like an old name. Scott Berry at second, who was brutal in game 1, and Manny Gonzalez, who was brutal in game 2, is the third base ump. This crew is just not good. Come on, Braves. Yeah, exactly. Beat the Twins. Ooh, might need water already. What do I got here? Top of the 5th. Braves have 1 out already. Nobody on. Trailing 1-0 to the Twins in Minneapolis. Mets 2, Padres 1. Top of the 6th. Padres have a runner at second. Nobody out, but an 0-2 pitch coming up. Headed to the top of the 8th in Pittsburgh. Tigers 3, Pirates 2. So the Pirates got 1 back. All right, back to this game. So I guess that was that 22-0 shutout tied the worst shutout, deficit since 1887. I heard 1888 last night. Liner to right, out number 1 on 2 pitches. Nico Horner retired. Braden Montgomery with the putout. So, I don't know. Yeah, I found some other games, and somebody else reported one that was 22-0. But in modern baseball, that's tied for the worst loss ever. Worst shutout loss ever. I keep forgetting to say that. All right, 1-0 the count to Ramirez, 289. Four seam, 96, missed inside and low. Sinker outside, 95, missed, 2-0. Yeah, 1 instead of 2, so that's good. Upstairs, 96, four seam, 3-0. Hello, Hector. Blue Jays fan first, Cubs second. 94, four seam, right down the middle, 3-1 the count. Ow. Whew. Low on a sinker, ball 4, he walked him. Free pass number 2 issued by Newcomb. And Cubs have a 1-out walk. White Sox have gotten a walk and a single, but failed to score after there was, there was like 2 outs with runners at second and third in the top of the second. All right, here's Kelly, the catcher. He scored the game-winning run last night after he got a double. 1-0 the count. He's 2 for 6, a double and 2 runs scored. 263 average. I think it's 7 homers. 1-0. 2-0. Sinker, 93, missed. Low and inside. 2-0. Yeah, he's looking a little wild here in the bottom of the second, but it's still a long way to go. No score in the game. White Sox are wearing the black alternates. Four seam, 97. It's not a very hot day, so not bad. In there for strike 1. Four seam, 97. Outside, slurve missed. 3-1 the count. Cubs would certainly take back-to-back walks. Swung on a miss, sinker, 94. Would have caught the outside edge of the plate. Full count. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, Newcomb ended up coming out of the pen last night, too. 14 balls, 19 strikes. He's sitting on 33 pitches in the bottom of the second. I know the Cubs starter, Holmes, was over 20 pitches. I forgot if he got to 30. Sinker grounded to second. Mydroth takes it to the bag, throws to first, and plenty of time to retire the side. 1, 2, 3. They got a walk, left none because of the double play. 4-3 double play ends the inning. Top of the third, we've played 2. White Sox send up Rogers righty, Antonacci lefty, Murakami lefty. So 9-1-2 in their order. Come on. There we go. Yeah, again, you know what? I think since Nationals Rangers is on FS1, I might just do Angels Astros instead. Nats aren't playing very well anyways. I know we need the Rangers to lose. We'll certainly keep an eye on that game, and we'll root for the Angels, but I think I will switch it up because if it's on FS1, I just kind of figure less people are going to watch my stream. All right, you know what? I'm going to go top off my water. I'll be right back. I think we got one more commercial. Yep. Nice. Spilled water on the back, way back here. Awesome. All right. All righty. Yeah, plus I figured District Nation might do that game too. All right, here we go. Did they miss it? No. Crosstown Series used to be the Crosstown Classic, if you remember way back when. Righty, sinker inside, 92, missed. Catcher couldn't even hang on to it. Yeah. Yeah. Tigers and Twins up, not good. Yep. Sinker fouled off, 93, 1-1 the count now. Hitter is Rogers, 9th in the order. I'm pretty sure that's that's their catcher. 173 batting average. Okay, why are we showing Mydroth? He's not the leadoff hitter, so he's not next. Sweeper fouled off, 80, 1-2 the count. Yep. Hello, Caden. Hello, Kieran. Hello, Hector. Hello, Canadian Turkey. Hello, Eric. If I didn't say hello, did I miss somebody? Ronnie, I think I said hello. Sweeper 81 upstairs, 2-2. Saying hello to the chat in case I forgot anybody. My bad. I think that's everybody. Thank you so much in the chat. Thank you for watching. Silent majority. Sinker fouled down the third base line, out of play. So still 2-2 to Rogers. On Monday, I forgot. Monday was extras. Yesterday, bottom of the ninth. I know that. Cutter 95, grounded to third. Over to first, high throw. I think Bush got him. Oh my goodness, what a play by Bush. What a terrible throw from third. Who airmailed that throw? Bregman. Bregman had all day and he went super high. Bush caught it, tagged the bag, and then tumbled backwards. Just airmailed this throw. No reason to. He had all day to throw out Rogers, and he nearly threw it into the dugout, except for a great catch by Bush at first. One away. Wow. Antonacci up, the leadoff hitter, takes a sweeper outside, ball one, 1-0. He grounded out in the first, but he's hitting 273, 8 homers, 36 RBI. Righty lefty. Cutter missed in the dirt, 85, quickly 2-0. Yay, Braves tied it. That's good news. Against the Twins. And they have 2 outs, runners at third, top of the 5th. Low sinker, 3-0. What are we doing here, Holmes? And, oh yeah, this is the guy who's supposed to get, oh, I don't know how to say his name either. Urquidy? In there for a strike, 3-1. Hopefully I spelled that right. 1 second. I have no, Urquidy. Jose Urquidy. I hope that's how you say it. Right-hander warming up for the White Sox. In the dirt, sinker, 93, ball 4, 1-out walk. Free pass issued to Antonacci. I think that's the 3rd walk. No, my bad. 2nd walk, 3rd base runner. White Sox have the only hit, an infield hit by is it Colton Montgomery, I think. Yeah. After Braden walked. That'll bring up Murakami playing with fire here. Righty lefty. Change up in there, 85, strike one. Grounded out in the first. Runner at first. Change up grounded to the first baseman. Bush fires to second. Throw to first, not in time. Like, what the heck was the runner doing? He stopped and headed back to first. Like, it was a fielder's choice. He kind of got in the way of that throw. I guess it's allowed. High throw drew, I think Bush went back to the bag. Yeah. But you can't assume an out in a double play. It's a high throw, but he had to avoid the runner as Antonacci headed back to first, which apparently is allowed. All right, so Murakami at first on a fielder's choice. 3-6 to Horner for the putout. 1-0 that count to Vargas. Inside sweeper 85, 2-0. So the first one was just inside sinker 94. He got a walk. Let's go Cubs. Hello. Welcome, Nan Martin. Cutter 86, swung on a miss. 2-1 the count. That was a little low and outside. Got him to swing. Vargas 0 for 1. Righty-righty matchup. Third hitter for the White Sox. Sinker in there, 93's called a strike. Two-two pitch, 2 outs, runner at first after a fielder's choice. After a walk. Cubs couldn't turn 2 in time. Sweeper fouled straight back, 81, 2-2. Yeah, long way to go. I hear you, Michael. Sam, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Hello. Scoreless game. We're through 2. 2 outs, top of the third. Holmes with 48 pitches already. That's a little concerning. Outside cutter fouled off towards the first base dugout. Still 2-2 to Vargas. Oh, shoot. I bet you yep. Crowd noise ran out. Dang it. Late on that pitch, but staying alive. Two-two pitch on the way. Sinker 95 fouled off. That was pitch 7 in this at bat. 3 foul balls. Yeah, I think I'll change my schedule to Angels Astros tomorrow night instead of Nats Rangers. We'll keep an eye on Nats Rangers, of course. Sweeper grounded past the shortstop into left. That's a 2-out single, and the Sox have a runner in scoring position at second with 2 down as Vargas gets the White Sox second hit of the game. Cubs still have yet to get a hit. Turkey says hello. Which, oh, yeah, the one you're playing. Cards Against Humanity? Yeah. Yeah, you can do that now, Turkey. You're 18. Changeup 87, swung on and missed. 0-1 that count. Benintendi had a walk his first plate appearance. 246 average on the season, 13 homers, 62 RBI. Long top of the third. Changeup 89, missed low, 1-1. Little tapper on a sinker. Bush has it. Tosses to Holmes for out number 3. They get no runs. They picked up a hit and a walk and leave 2. So that was a 3-1 ground out to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. Cubs send up Happ, switch hitter, Taylor, righty, Pete Crow Armstrong, a lefty. So an 8, 9, and 1 in their order, in their batting order. White Sox have 2 singles and 2 walks. The Cubs just have 2 walks. Sox are 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position, and they've left 4 on base. One of the Cubs' walks was raced on a double play, so they only have 1 runner left on base. I'm assuming Jose Urquidy will be coming in, but we don't know that yet. All right, Tigers 3, Pirates 2, bottom of the 8th in Pittsburgh. Pirates have a runner at second, 2 outs. Looks like they just drew a walk, so now it's first and second. Mets 2, Padres 1, top of the 7th. Padres have 1 out. Braves and Twins 1-1, bottom of the 5th. Twins have first and second, 1 out, and a full count pitch coming up. It's still at commercial. All right, it is your Urquidy in for the White Sox. 1-1, 8.10 ERA, 6 games, no starts yet. A save, 10 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts, 2.20 whip. Opponent batting average, 400. Yeesh. 1 for 1 on saves, however. He is from Mexico. Righty, 6 foot, 225, 31 years of age, wears number 70 for the White Sox. And so, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Sorry, I'll try to catch up on the chat real soon. First pitch, strike, 4-seam, 91, caught the top of the outside corner. The hitter is Happ. 215 batting average, hitting 8th for the Cubs today. Outside, sweeper missed, 80. 1-1. RoboCop, but I love them both. If I had to choose, RoboCop. What's up, Swaggy? I like both movies, but RoboCop all day. Sweeper fouled off, 80, 1-2. Yeah, yep. Game of life, Turkey. Mark, welcome in from the UK. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, for sure. Splitter, 81, fouled off, 1-2. Yeah, I think yesterday it was 3-2, right? In the first 4 innings. It was 3-2 White Sox, so not much after. Yeah, bullpen game. Your Urquidy was going to get most of the innings, they said in the pregame. I don't know what. Is there some issue with the... Oh, I think we had a technology issue delay. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, excuse me. Still a technology delay, I think, for the White Sox defense. I think the first baseman got his switched out. I think there's a question of what the count is. It should be 2-2, they're saying. What? Okay, they're saying it's a pitch clock violation. Will Venable not happy. But apparently that technology break was not allowed. That's why it's 2-2, from what I'm gathering. So a pitch clock violation, I guess because of the technology issue. Your Quiddy delivers inside sinker 93. Now it's a full count. That was certainly weird. MLB behind because they didn't fix the count. Change up 83 fouled off. That would have easily been ball 4. Yeah, they had said, yeah, basically it was a bullpen game and that your Quiddy would get the bulk of the innings. Ah, dang. Yeah, I love RoboCop. That's one of my all-time favorites. Change up 85, swung on and missed, strike 3 at the knees. Happ is retired. They just fixed the pitch time violation. They're a little behind. Yeah, it was a pitch clock violation when they had the technology break. Robot Chicken was a RoboCop ripoff? No. I don't know. Maybe. It may have had some. I think it did have some elements of RoboCop. A parody. All right, strike 1 to Taylor, the designated pinch runner for the Cubs, playing center today for PCA, hitting 9th. Curve in the dirt, 76. Oh, jeez. Awesome. They didn't. Your Quiddy with his 10th pitch. Sinker in there, 94, 1-2 the count. No score, bottom of the 3rd. Cubs have yet to get a hit. They've had 2 walks, one of them erased on a double play. Sinker, tapper to short on a high hop. Throw is high and late, but Murakami fielded it, but that will go for an infield single, hit number 1 for the Cubs. And as Hawk Harrelson used to say, you can cancel the post-game show, which don't know why. As soon as the no-hitter was broken up, Hawk always used to say that. Like, no post-game due to the not having a no-hitter, I guess. I don't know. Never made any sense. To me, at least. Sweeper, 81, missed. And the White Sox are going to challenge it. And it is in there for a strike. Correctly ABS challenge. Both teams retain their 2 ABS challenges. That one just nicked it. PCA pops up a 4-seam. Fastball. Straight back, out of play. Terrible camera coverage. No idea where it went. 0-2. Yeah, the Braves should. Yeah, you gotcha. Oh, you can cancel the post game. Yeah, I know. It's so stupid. Let's go Cubs. Welcome, Susan. Hello. Cubs looking for the 3-game sweep. Oh, PCA waved at a pitch in the dirt. Strike 3, out number 2. He has not looked good his first 2 times at the plate today. Hard to fault him because he's carried them. Here was the challenge the White Sox got overturned, by the way. Very close. I mean, I don't blame the ump on this one. This is outside. All right, that'll bring up Suzuki, who took a sweeper, 81, on the outside edge of the plate for strike 1. Suzuki had a walk, so only a plate appearance. No official at bat yet. Runner at first, 2 outs. Suzuki fouls it straight back on a changeup. 0-2. your quitty's like blowing on the ball. How do we know he's not spitting on it? Curve 80. They called him out. Did he swing? I guess he had a swing. You sure he didn't check that? At any rate, that's 3 outs. 3 strikes, 3 outs. They leave one on their first hit, an infield single. And we head to the top of the 4th where the White Sox will bring up B. Montgomery, switch hitter, Braden, Colton Montgomery or something, lefty, Mydroth, righty. I think is that 5, 6, 7 today? Yeah, 5, 6, 7 in the order. Great googly moogly Cubs. Top of the 4th coming up. Three, 2. Tigers lead the Pirates. Dang it. In the top of the 9th. Runner at first. Nobody out. Full count pitch for the Tigers. Mets 2, Padres 1. Bottom of the 7th. Runner at first and 1 out for the Mets. Twins 4, Braves 1. Boo. Come on, Braves. Help us out with the Twins for the Blue Jays. Second and third, 2 outs. 2-2 pitch coming up. Oh, boy. That's not good. Diamondbacks, Red Sox in less than an hour. The rest of the night, 5:05. Marlins, Phillies. This is Central Time. We'll have Blue Jays, Rays for you at 5:40, 5:35. Live stream starts. All right. Come on, MLB. Why are you so slow today? Holmes to, I think it's Braden, right? Yeah, Braden Montgomery. First pitch, sinker 91, misses outside, 1-0. Grounded into a fielder's choice, 0 for 1. Fouled off a sinker, 91, 1-1 the count. Yeah, dang it. Yep, 1 infield hit. White Sox, I think, have an infield hit, and they got one into left. Way out high and outside. Cutter got away from him, 85. 2-1 the count. Righty-lefty matchup. You'll see that one. Sinker 92, grounded into left field. A leadoff single by the third baseman. Past the first baseman to his right. Hit number 3 for the White Sox on the afternoon. Runner at first, nobody out. Hey, hello, Mike. Yeah, sorry. I'm a Blue Jays fan first, Cubs fan second. So thank you for tuning in. It's kind of outside sweeper miss, 78, 1-0. This is I think it's Colton Montgomery, right? Colson. I'm sorry, wrong consonant. Colson, 1 for 1 with a single today. Pitch number 60 from Holmes in the dirt on a curve, 80, so 2-0. Ay. Let's go, Holmes. What is going on? In a spot of trouble here in the top of the 4th. Nobody out. 3-0. Changeup miss. Way outside. 86, I think. Ay. 3-0 with a runner at first and nobody out. Cubs could use a double play here. Swung on a miss. Sinker low. 92. All right, is it time to turn the hat around or remove the hat time? All right. What is the holdup? Pitch clock is still going. I don't know if they reset it. Can't see it beyond the catcher. We're looking from the first base side. All right, here we go. Yeah, pitch clock not 5, I guess. Sinker fouled off 93. Now a full count after out of play, left field stands. Was 3-0. Now he got it full count. Yep. 63 pitches, too. Packed house, full house at Wrigley today, of course. Playoff atmosphere. Swung on and missed on a changeup. Throw to second, threw him out, and a double play. Well, that's one way to turn 2. Strike him out, throw him out, and there's 2 outs. Base is empty. Swung on a changeup, 87. I think trying to protect the runner. And Braden Montgomery thrown out by Carson Kelly. Assist to Nico Horner for the putout. Yeah, the throw beat him. And tag applied in time. So 2 down. That's one way to turn 2. Sinker grounded to third. Throw to first in time to Bush for out number 3. Of course, the assist goes to Bregman. Bregman leads off, righty. Bush lefty, Horner righty, heading to the bottom of the 4th. All right, let's. I think that's right. 030010. I think I got to turn my fan on. Getting a little toasty in here. Why do they have... Oh, it's still that. Okay. 3-2 Tigers over the Pirates. Top of the 9th. 2 outs. First and second. Twins 4, Braves 1. Top of the 6th. Runner at first. Nobody out. Oof. Oof. Yeah, I think I will. Let's go ahead and I think I will do Angels Astros tomorrow. I don't want to do a game that's already available on FS1. So let me fix that here. I've thought about it. Where is that game? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Believe that one's 7:10 tomorrow. There we go. Yeah, we'll do that instead. All right, first pitch. It's called a strike. 0-1. Sinker grounded to third. Over to first. In time for out number 1. 1 out. Here in the bottom of... Sorry about that. Wrong button. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Finally got it. Good grief. Why are we showing Fide's numbers from yesterday? How does that impact today's game? I have no idea. All right, so Bush is up after Bregman grounded out Vargas to Murakami. 1-0 the count, way outside. 76. That's a strike. Down the middle, curveball, 76. A changeup and a strike, curveball. Sorry, it was 80 on the changeup. My bad. All right. Swung on a miss, changeup 83 outside. Man, your quitty is confusing the Cubs here. 22 pitches. Bush grounded out in the first. 243 batting average, 15 homers, 64 RBI. Game 3 of a 30-game series. Cubs won the first 2 games. In the bottom, walk-off in the bottom of the 10th and bottom of the 9th last night, Monday, Tuesday. At the knees, strike 3, and that is out number 2. I don't know what he was watching. That was right down the middle, a four-seam 93. That'll bring up Horner. Yeah, that was a nice strike him out, throw him out. Braves a leadoff single. Yeah. I mean, no, that's good. Pardon me. Forgot they were playing the Twins. All right, let's start turning it around here for the Cubs. They didn't even show the pitch. Strike 1. They were showing a replay of something and missed the pitch. Good job, CHSN. At the knees, sinker 93. Low, changeup 83. Evens the count 1-1. The hitter is Horner. 0 for 1 today. Your quitty pitch 26. Sinker in there 93. Quickly 1-2. Man. Your quitty is eating up the Cubs here. 3rd and the 4th. At the low outside corner, 95 sinker. I mean, the whole ball was in there. I don't know what he's looking at. 1, 2, 3, rapid fire, nothing across. We played 4. Coming up for the White Sox, they have Peters lefty, Rogers righty, then the top of the order, Antonacci a lefty. Wow. 1 GD hit for the Cubs. Can't say GD. Nobody's listening. The great Harry Doyle from Major League. Wow. 1 hit. I don't know. Both of them. Those were both terrible. Bush watched one like right down the... Hold on. Well, let me scroll up. Nope, I missed it. All right, hold on. Bush had one right down the middle, pitch 4 here. Called strike, 93. And then low outside corner to Nico Horner. Pitch 4. Again, 4 pitches. 95, sinker. The entire ball's in the zone. I don't know what. If he was beefing with the ump, he was misguided. Hey, the Braves are within 2 instead of 3. No outs, good. Yeah, not good approach by the Cubs today. And it starts with PCA. PCA's had 2 ugly at-bats himself. All right, top of the 5th coming up. Peters leading off. Holmes with 65 pitches heads out to the mound. First pitch, curve. Line out to second. I thought maybe it was a one-hopper. 1 away. Peters. L4 and put out to Ramirez. 1 away. Nice. Nice. All right. Good news for the Blue Jays. Sinker low, 92, just missed. 1-0 to Rogers, the catcher. Had a ground out in the 3rd. Sinker fouled off, 92. 1-1 the count. Now after MLB's been slow today, now they're ahead. Somehow. Well, that's good news too. Sinker It lined into left for a 1-out single by Rogers, the 9th hitter. Hit number 4 for the White Sox in the top of the 5th. That'll bring up the top of the order, Antonacci. Is it really 349 down the right field line? Did they do something? It used to be 353 to left. Now it's 354, it says. 401 to center instead of 4. Huh. Cutter. That should have been a strike. It's called a ball. A good challenge by the Cubs. Man, this ump is terrible. Almost, I mean, it's outside, but more than about half the ball is in there. Yep. I'd say just a shade over half the ball is in there. Correctly challenged by the Cubs, and it's 0-1 the count. Holmes with 70 pitches. Antonacci takes a changeup outside, 87, 1-1 the count. He's 0 for 1. He walked in the third. 273 batting average, 8 homers, 36 RBI. Holmes in the windup. Sinker grounded the third. Had to hesitate to throw to second. Nobody covering the bag, and they failed to turn 2. What in the hell was that, Cubs? Took an eternity for somebody to cover the bag. The shortstop went to the hole for some reason, even though it was right at the third baseman. So a 5-4 fielder's choice, no chance. I mean, I think Antonacci beats it out anyways, but they were fortunate to get the force at second because both fielders were slow to react. Curve miss, 79, 1-0. I don't understand that. Murakami, a ground out and a fielder's choice today. 0 for 2. Pitch 74, Holmes. Outside, sinker, 92. 2-0 to Murakami. 2 outs, but a runner at first in a scoreless game in the top of the 5th. Starting pitcher Holmes for the Cubs. Sinker fouled off, 92. 2-1. The White Sox starter on a bullpen day went 2 innings, and now oh shoot, what's his name? Urquidy has gone 2 shutout innings as well. Outside, Cutter 86, 3-1 the count. Come on. What are we doing? Excuse me. Swung on a miss. Cutter chased low. Full count. 3-2. Murakami fooled on that one. Dropped out of it. The bottom dropped out of it. That's a tough pitch. Sinker 92. Let's go, Holmes. Here's the pitch. Sinker grounded to third. No, throw to first. What a catch by Bush. What a play by the third baseman, Bregman, to his left in front of the shortstop. And the side is retired. No runs. They got a hit. They left one at first. Halfway home. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Okay, who's up? Ramirez, switch hitter. Kelly, right-hander. And then Happ, switch hitter. I think that's 7-8. 7-8. 6-7-8, actually. Taylor's the 9th hitter for the Cubs today. Four to 1 hits, White Sox, no score. Cheapers. All right, let's check the scoreboard again. Do we have a final? We do. Pirates won 4-3 over the Tigers. Wow. What happened? Lau hit his 27th homer with 2 outs. They must have tied it and then got the solo shot to walk it off. Yeah, Lau with the game winner with, or no, maybe he tied it. Hold on. Where's the summary? Play-by-play. There we go. Scoring plays. Oh, Flores and Lau back to back. Flores Jr. and Lau get the win for the Pirates over the Tigers. Let's go. Helping the Jays. So Flores Jr. tied it, his second. Then Lau got the game winner, his 27th. And the Pirates walk off the Tigers in the bottom of the 9th. And the Braves have tied it up with the Twins. Some more good news. I think somebody had said that. Oh, no, it was 4-3. Oh, close enough. All right. Your Quiddy gets strike 1 in there to start the bottom of the 5th. Curve in there, 79, 0-2 the count. Why are these people have their backs turned to the field? What is going on? Bleachers are weird. Those were Sox fans, I think. Your Quiddy delivers outside, curves 78. Again, the hitter is Ramirez. He's got a 1-2 count. Oh, a block, wow. Changeup swung on a miss, 84 in the strike zone if he didn't swing. And strike 3 and out number 1. Lau got the one to win it. Yep. Yep, that's good news. The Tigers lost. Oh. Looks like they had Kane throw out the first pitch. Is that today, I assume? Yeah. Patrick Kane now on the Chicago Blackhawks for his second tour of duty. 0-1 the count. Hitter is Kelly, the catcher. All right, let's catch up MLB. Sweeper low, 1-1. All right, call to strike, sinker 93. Now I'll pitch low, 1-1. MLB a little behind, I guess. Low, sinker 93, caught the bottom of the zone, 1-2 the count. That was the right call. Yeah, sweeper low, missed, 81. 1-2. Ah, dang. Kaner, exactly. Threw out the first pitch today. Oh, Chelios is there. Trying to see who Chelly's with. Sinker fouled off. Foul territory near the tarp and out of play past the first base dugout into the stand. Still 1-2. Oh, nice, Turkey. Congrats. Be sure to say thank you to her. Happy for you. Kelly up, hitting 7th, righty hitter. Your Quiddy, a righty pitcher. 1-2 the count with 1 out. Sinker 94, fouled off again. One and two pitch. Outside. Changeup missed. 2-2 the count. Oh, it's yesterday? Well, I hope you said thank you. Thank her again today. Oh, yeah, don't forget to vote in the poll. We got 34 votes. 47% Cubs, 44% White Sox, 9% hoping for a meteorite. Sinker 93 fouled off down the left field line and into the stands and out of play. Still 2-2. Long at bat. 7 pitches now. Kelly getting your Quiddy to throw some pitches, finally. He's at 38. 8 balls, 30 strikes. Incredible. Changeup, swung on and missed, 83, strike 3, and out number 2. 2 straight strikeouts. Oh, yeah, here's that. Oh, they already switched it. Never mind. That was the picture of that one being... Oh, wait, here, we might get it.
So a challenge from Antonacci.
Are you going to show it or not? Here it is. Changeup fouled off, 0-1.
There's only one left, and that one had a good part of the plate.
All right. Oh, good. Proud of you, Turkey. Good job. 0-1 pitch at 2 seconds on the pitch clock. Sinker caught the low inside corner, 93. 0-2 the count. Dang it. All right, what is your Quiddy looking at? He's off the pitching rubber. Pitch clock's at 5. Into the windup at 4. Outside miss, 4-seam. He was like staring out into center field. He's doing it again. He steps off the rubber every pitch. 1-2. Oh, sorry, that was yesterday. My bad. It looked like daytime. Swung on a miss, got him. That was a ball. Curveball, fooled him, 79. 1, 2, 3. 3 straight strikeouts by your Quiddy. We played 5. We head to the top of the 6. Cubs looking for offense. And the White Sox looking to break through on the scoreless tie. Vargas, righty. Benintendi, lefty. Montgomery, switch hitter. Okay, I don't know why they would be showing who threw it out yesterday, but I missed it because I wasn't at that game from the start. Just the one final, Pirates 4, Tigers 3. That'll help the Blue Jays. Braves and Twins 4-4, bottom of the 6. Try to catch the updated standings here. Rangers 62 and 64. Twins currently a half game out. Same record as the Blue Jays, a half game out. Guardians and Orioles a game out. Now the Tigers drop to a game and a half out. And the Mariners are 3 games out. Mariners have been 3-7 in their last 10. They're struggling the most. The Jays have had the hottest streak at 7-3. Orioles 5-5. That's it. Everybody else is 4-6 in that stretch. Oh, for the you're talking blown save loss. Yeah, gotcha. I was reading it as, yep, 5th blown save. He drops to 3-5. 2/3 of an inning, gave up 2 earned runs. Gotcha. Yep. Sweeper up and in 78. 1-0 the count. We're underway. Top of the 6. Oh my gosh. Those White Sox City Connect. I think it was this year and last year. It's just a Bulls jersey. So stupid. Sinker line down the left field line over the left fielder and bounced into either the ivy or maybe the cage. I'm thinking ivy, a leadoff ground rule double. First extra base hit of the game, I believe. Here in the top of the 6. The runner in scoring position and nobody out. I think that was that Vargas? That was Vargas. His 29th double. Happ couldn't get to it, and it one-hopped into the ivy. All right, Holmes in trouble again. Benintendi, the DH, 0 for 1 with a walk. Holmes checks Vargas at second. Delivers way outside. Missed. Changeup. 85. 1-0 that count. Yep. Back. Yep. With nobody out, I think. Sinker driven into center. That's going to be a single. Let's see it. Yeah, Vargas is heading home. And they should have cut off the throw because it was late. Did the runner stay at first? 1-0 White Sox. No. Okay, where is he? I guess first. 1-0 Sox. Back-to-back hits. A double and a single. Hit number 6 for the White Sox. RBI single for Benintendi. Plated Vargas. Taylor's throw was late. They had no chance to get Vargas, so probably should have cut that throw off. Holmes at 82 pitches as we get a look at Craig Counsell in the dugout. Luke Combs tickets. Oh, okay. Boring game. I would disagree. Bulls softball jersey. Exactly. It's a look. Yep. Nice, Chom. Burgers are good. Sinker inside, 91. 1-0 with the count. I beg to differ. Pitcher duels are exciting. I have no problem with that. We don't need all offense all the time. Yep. Jealous? No. They remind me of the Chicago Bulls. It's because Reinsdorf owns both teams. It's just a cash grab. I'm not a fan of any City Connect jerseys. I do like Toronto's though. That's why I got one. The Blue Jays City Connect is awesome. I'm not jealous. Sinker 91. I don't like red shirts or red jerseys. I don't even like red hats, but I do wear them occasionally. I'm not jealous. Yep, 1-0. Yep. Sinker grounded to second. Throw to shortstop, covering the bag. Return throw to first, not in time. I don't know why I said return throw. 1 out. Fielder's choice, 4-6. No, I try to wear red as little as possible. I think I would say their Southside jerseys were better before that. So I'm not a complete hater of City Connect jerseys. I think their Southside ones look kind of cool, if I'm being honest. That looks like exactly what Swaggy said. A Bulls softball jersey is exactly what it is. All right, that's it for Holmes. Call to the bullpen. They never showed who was warming up. We'll take a break as well. One run on 6 hits for the White Sox. See who's coming in here. Still don't know. Weird. I'm not sure if I've seen it. Still no red. I just can't eat green bell peppers. Actually, I don't know. I burp up bell peppers, period. But yeah, I'm talking about wearing, not eating. I'm talking about shirts and jerseys. I don't look good in red. That's the main thing. Not a big fan of red hats either, but I've got a hat for every team. No, like I said, I think their Southside City Connect ones look better than these. If the White Sox fans like them, that's all that matters. Doesn't matter to me. I'm just saying it looks like a Bulls jersey, and that's because Reinsdorf, I don't know if he still does, but at one point he owned both. Oh, shoot. Mr. Submarine for 50 years, huh? I think that's a city thing. I don't think they're in the suburbs. I agree. I don't mind a pitcher's duel. Okay, finally, it's Thielbar, the lefty. 3-2, 5.45 ERA, 45 games, 3 saves, 38 innings pitched, 46 strikeouts, 1.34 whip for the lefty. Throw to first. I think they got him. They picked him off. I don't know why I had. That's 2 outs. Yeah, they have 1 out. Yeah, you can look all you want, Will Venable. That is going to be an out. Yeah, no challenge. Picked him off. Thielbar got him leaning and quickly threw over to first, and Bush applied the tag just in time. Yeah, Montgomery got caught leaning. Yeah, he was out. I mean, the only chance they had is if Bush missed the tag, and he didn't. First pitch low, 1-0. So that's a huge out, number 2. As Thielbar to Bush, 1-3, got Braden Montgomery picked off. Sweeper evens the count, 1-1. At the top of the zone, 79. Here's the pitch. 4-seam, swung on and missed. Strike 2. Top inside corner. Yeah. Nah. I don't think 22-0 was fun last night for either. Yeah, that was a great move. Caught him leaning towards second. I don't know why you would do that against a lefty like that. Popped it up. 4-seam, 95. Foul territory. Third base side. And just into the stands. Or maybe... Oh, the camera well is in front of the dugout third base side. All right, I don't know. Either way, a foul. Still 1-2 the count. Thielbar facing Colson Montgomery. 1-2 count. Fresh baseball to Thielbar. Here's the pitch. Sweeper missed, 82 in the lefty-lefty matchup. 2-2 that count now. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Not 22-0. I was to say that. That's the one game I think I'd make an exception. Swung on and missed, 81 sweeper. I think even for the team that won, but maybe I'm oversimplifying. Bottom of the 6th coming up, but the White Sox did get a run. 1-0 headed to the bottom of the 6th. We'll see who the Cubs send up. Still waiting for MLB. 1 run on 6 hits. They left none because of the pickoff at first. Oh, for crying out loud, MLB. Who made the last stop? All right, Taylor is up. Taylor righty, PCA lefty, Suzuki righty. 8, 9, and 1 in the Cubs order. I think I'll just keep drinking water. I don't think I'm going to eat anything until after the game. Bottom of the 6th coming up. All right. Once again, Pirates 4, Tigers 3. Back-to-back solo shots. Got the Bucks a win. Mets 4, Padres 1, top of the 9th. Padres have nobody out, nobody on, a 2-1 pitch coming up. Braves Twins 4-4, top of the 7th. Braves have a runner at second, nobody out. Those are the only game. And 1 out for the Padres. They're down to their final 2 outs in New York against the Mets. One hit. Murakami Yeah, the whole series he's been good, but today, just today, he's 0 for 3. Braves a stolen base. 2 outs for them. Padres have 1 out on a fly ball. Here, we got a quick update. 2 outs for the Braves. 2-2 pitch coming up. Runner at second. Again, 2 outs. Top 7. Tie 4-4. Padres have 1 run on 3 hits. They got 1 out and a 1-1 pitch. All right, here we go. Bottom of the liner, sinker down the left field line. That should be a double. As Taylor heads to, he's got speed to burn. He's into second with a stand-up double. First extra base hit for the Cubs. Only their second hit, too. 2 hits. They got a double to lead off the bottom of the 6th. That's Tyrone Taylor's 9th double of the year. The only other hit, I think, was in... he had it. He's 2 for 2. He had an infield single, I think. Wow. All right, top of the order. Time for PCA and Suzuki to wake up. They've been great in the series, but silent this afternoon. Right down the middle, changeup 83, 0-1 that count. Time to do it with no outs. Yeah, gotcha. 4-seam driven to right, but right at the right fielder. We'll see if Taylor tags. He goes. He's going to be out by a mile. What a throw by the right fielder, and that's a fly out advancing. Oh, my gosh. Outfield assist. Holy cow, what a cannon. Why were they running? I get it. It's the second out at third, but... Miguel Vargas with the cannon. And that's the fastest runner the Cubs might have, and he was out by a mile. Hell of a throw by Vargas. So F9 and then out advancing 9 to... No, wait. Vargas is at third. I'm sorry. Braden Montgomery is in right. Sorry about that. Braden Montgomery, F9, then 9-5, Montgomery to Vargas to get Taylor trying to advance. Sorry about that. I screwed up right and third. Sinker grounded to third. Terrible camera coverage. Throw to first in time. The side is retired. No runs. 1 hit, a double. Nobody left on. Top of the 7th coming up. That was like a 3-minute inning. The White Sox are sending up Mydroth, righty. Peters, lefty. Rogers, righty. Pop up break. Oh, crap. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, sorry, that was Braden Montgomery with the cannon. I mean, he threw an absolute strike to third, and Tyrone Taylor had no chance. But Braden Montgomery flashing the arm in right. Yeah, sorry, Vargas took the throw at third. I got messed up on that. Sorry. Oh boy, Cubs, just 0 offense today. Great pitching by the Sox, too. Oops, sorry, N6. Forgot to fix that. There we go. 1602. Bottom of the 7th in Minneapolis, Twins and Braves, 4-4. Braves have a 2-1 count coming up. Mets 4, Padres 1, top of the 9th. Padres have first and second, 1 out now. Only final. Pirates 4, Tigers 3. Let's take a look at the NL wildcard situation. Cubs first, Phillies second by only a game. Then the Padres. Then the Diamondbacks are 2 back. Cardinals 3. Marlins 4. Pirates 6. All right, Trent Thornton takes over for the Cubs. He'll face Mydroth. Top of the 7th. Outside, 4-seam, 1-0. 1-0 White Sox. Top of the 7th. Thornton, the bullpen call. 95, 4-seam, missed low. Trent Thornton, I think he pitched in... He had to have pitched in game 1 or 2. Let me check. No, he didn't. I'm thinking of somebody else. Cutter, 94, swung on and missed. Strike 1, the count. 2-1 the count. Thornton's 5-4, 2.58 ERA, 37 innings pitched. Ryan Rollison getting loose in the Cubs bullpen. 4-seam, 95, missed outside. That looked like a strike. No challenge or no ABS challenge from the Cubs. Grounded to third into left field for a leadoff single by Chase Mydroth. Hit number 7 for the White Sox. A leadoff single in the top of the 7th. All right, Thornton, 37 games, 3 saves, 38 and a third innings pitched, 21 strikeouts, 1.10 whip. The Big Dreidel is his nickname. 205 opponent batting average, 4 holds, 3 for 4 on save opportunities. All right, next pitch, 0-1. Called a strike on a 4-seam, 96. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss, 4-seam, 0-2 to Peters, the center fielder. Oops. Crowd noise needed. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. 83. Curve. 1-2 the count. I should probably get water this half inning. Oh, yeah. 7th inning stretch. But we need 3 more outs first. 4-seam grounded to first. Bush to the shortstop at second. Return throw, not in time to Thornton. So 3-6 on the fielder's choice. Mydroth is out. And Peters is the runner at first now. Just not enough time to go 3-6-1. Close, but Peters in there easily. Yeah, 3-6 on the ground out. Bush to Horner. The fielder's choice, I mean. All right, that'll bring up Rogers, the 9th hitter. He's 1 for 2. 4-seam. What is he beefing about? He went. That's a strike. Did he think he checked his swing? You got to be kidding me. He went all the way around. What is he pointing at? He went like 4-seam in the air to left center. That's going to be trouble. Oh, thanks for the camera angle. Caught at the warning track for out number 2. Immediate by the camera, and then all of a sudden on the catch. Just terrible camera coverage by CHSN. Oh, that was terrible. I thought it was gone. It was to the warning track only. He didn't even get to the wall. So F7, Hap on the putout. Twins got a double. Boo. Sorry, Twins fans, trying to help out the Toronto Blue Jays. Antonacci up, the leadoff hitter. Missed upstairs, 4-seam, 97, 1-0. Runner at first, 2 down. Mets beat the Padres 4-2. Double play ended it. Thanks, Kieran. 0 for 2, walk in the third. Throw to first, not in time. Peters back in under the tag. Or before the tag. 1-0 White Sox. Top of the 7th. Curve in there. 84 evens the count. 1-1 to Antonacci. Inside. Curve missed. 2-1 that count. Time called again. Come on. I mean, it's been a fairly quick game. Can't complain. We're only at an hour and 40 minutes in the top of the 7th. Four seam fouled off. Evens the count. 2-2. Four seam. Missed the 97. My bad. All right. Peters takes a big lead at first. Curveball fouled off, 82. Third base stands, foul territory. Still 2-2 the count. Thornton is set. Here's the windup, the pitch. Four seam, got him, swung on a miss, high heat, out of the zone, 97. No runs. They leave one at first. I think they picked up a hit. Bottom of the 7th, stretch time. Cubs send up Bregman, righty. Bush, lefty. Horner, righty. Yeah, let me cue up. Take me out to the ball game. Yep, they picked up a hit. Oh, what did I just do? Come on, hurry up, YouTube. Jeez Louise. All right, ball game by Kevin McLeod. All right, I got to get water. I'll be right back. Bottom of the 7th. Let me lose music real quick. Pardon the song after. There we go. All right. Cubs come up, trailing 1-0. Bottom of the 7th. All right. Finally back to baseball. Sweeper 79 fouled off early left side. 0-1 the count. Urquidy has pitched 4 shutout innings. Their starter went 2. Top of the 7th. Sinker in the air to left center. Back at the track. And caught up against the ivy by the left fielder. F7, nice catch in left. Again, the camera pointed so far up, it's hard to tell. Antonacci with the catch, F7. at the top of his leap, and he kind of snow coned it and re-caught it. Crashed into the ivy, top of his leap, near the basket. Really high jump. Wow. Robbed a double. Ricky, hello. How's it going? Thanks for being here. Oh, the Twins are up. Dang it. Check swing. Oh, line out to second. Didn't mean to swing. Quickly 2 away. What are we doing, Cubs? Yeah, thanks, Ricky. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. As Ricky said, if you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up or the like button. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel to be recommended by YouTube to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you for your support. Follow on Sinker in there. Follow on Twitch if you have a Twitch account. And it is the same live stream there. It is faster and commercial free. Quickly 2 away for the Cubs in the bottom of the 7th. Flashing the leather this inning. Urquidy, pitch 53, misses outside to Horner, 1-1. Line out strikeout for Horner today. Cubs have 2 hits. Changeup, 83, low, 2-1. Both by the 9th hitter. Tyrone Taylor has a single and a double. That's it. Cubs have all of 2 walks. Changeup fouled off the screen, left third base side. 2-2 the count. Yep, that was a great catch. No. Dang it. All right. 2-2 pitch. Sinker grounded to second. Over to first in time. Mydroth to Murakami for out number 3. No runs, no hits, none left on. Top of the 8th coming up. White Sox looking for insurance. They'll send up Murakami, lefty, Vargas, righty, Benintendi, lefty. So that sounds like, is that 2-3-4? It is 2-3-4. Wow. Cubs offense is asleep. Great pitching, though, by the White Sox. No doubt about that. Take nothing away. All right, we have a couple finals today. Mets 4, Padres 2 at home in New York. Pirates at home in Pittsburgh. 4-3, they walked off the Tigers with back-to-back solo shots in the bottom of the 9th. Only other game going in Minneapolis. Twins 6, Braves 4. Boo. There, we'll just bring that game up here. Oh, they just headed to the top of the 8th in that game. All right, so we don't need that yet. Top of the 8th in Minneapolis. Braves coming to bat, trailing by 2. Rollison replaces Thornton, so let's get you his numbers. Lefty, 7-1 record, 2.54 ERA, 45 games, 2 starts, 1 save, 49 2/3 innings pitched, 47 strikeouts, 1.23 whip. Went to Mississippi. All right, the rally hat, the Stanley Cup champs 2014 hat for the Kings going on to help the Cubs' luck here. Murakami takes a sweeper, 85, strike 1 from Rollison. And we're underway. Let's get the crowd noise going. Swung on a miss. Slider. 0-2 the count. Hey, Mike. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. We got 26 likes. Thank you. Yep. Hello, Ricky to Mike. I'm back. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Slider. Oh, diving stop by the shortstop behind the bag. In time to first. Wasn't sure he was going to get him. What a play to his left by Nico Horner. And no challenge from Will Venable. Murakami grounds out. Horner to Bush. What a stop behind second base. Leaping on a high hopper. Nearly knocked his sunglasses off. That was a close play, but I'm a little surprised Venable didn't challenge that one. That looked really close. Huh. 1 out. Next pitch, high and outside. 1-0. Vargas, the hitter, he's 2 for 3 with a double and a run. Run scored. All right, curve missed. 80 on the outside. 2-0. Pardon the voice there. Yeah, that was a four seam that was high and outside on the first pitch. Outside, four seam, 3-0. Come on, Rollison. Don't walk him. Hey, you did it. Thanks, Ricky. We did get to 30. Appreciate you. Ow, my shoulder. Ow. Four seam right down the middle, 94. 3-1 that count. Here's the pitch. Four seam on the inside edge of the plate, 95, full count. Yeah, it looks like we picked up 6 subs today. Thank you so much. To say they didn't challenge that. That was a strike, yeah. Full count pitch, 1 out, bases empty. Top of the 8th, White Sox lead 1-0 over the Cubs in Wrigley. Way upstairs, 86, and outside slider. Not even close. Ball 4, free pass. Vargas takes his base. That is walk number 3 issued by the Cubs. Sox only gave up 2. Newcomb in his 2 innings. That'll bring up Grichuk pinch hitting. 275 average, 10 homers, 31 RBI. A lefty-righty matchup. Four seam fouled off, 95. 0-1 the count. Oh, come on, Braves. Get to frickin' Hoffman. Right down the middle, four seam driven to right in the corner. Is it fair? No, that's fair. Crap. Into second with the double. Where's the runner? At third. Oh boy. Trouble brewing in Wrigley for the Cubs. 1 out. Runners at second and third. A double. Grichuk's 20th double. Just fair down the. I mean, there's barely any foul territory to speak of. The line is right up against the wall. Oh, boy. Trouble. 8th hit of the game for the White Sox. And we might get a... Nope, the bullpen, or the pitching coach has got a mound visit. Double Braves, 1 out. Yep. Need insurance run for sure. They could get 2 here easily. They could get 1 on just a sac fly. Rollison in trouble. Yeah. Full count pitch was not even close. Yep, we're at 33. Thanks, Ricky. Let's get 2 more at least for 35 before the game's over. Thank you. If you haven't already, hit the like button. please do so on the video. Curve in there, 79, strike one taken. It is Braden Montgomery, 1 for 3 with a single. He was caught stealing. First base open. Four seam missed, high and outside. 96, 1-1. Who's up? I mean, I think you got to stay out of the big inning. I don't think you walk them just to get the double play. Maybe, I don't know. Four seam, they're going to challenge it. This may have been low. This may be the correct call. Yeah, the Cubs are going to lose it. 2-1 that count. Right call by the ump. Probably a 1/10 or a 2/10. Oh, 0.6 inches low. Never mind. Cubs lose an ABS challenge. Oops, looks like Buzz slipped a little. I have to reprop him up. Curve fouled off. 2-2. Rollison with 14, now 15 pitches. Looks like, yeah. MLB, yeah, just caught up. Two pitch, 1 out. Runners at second and third. Sinker grounded to first, knocked it into foul territory. Off the tarp, 2 runs are in. And where does Braden Montgomery end up? At second. Yeah, that should be a double. I mean, that was a tough play, but 2 huge insurance runs, and the White Sox lead 3-0. Should be an 2 RBI double. 3-0. Yeah, so Braden Montgomery has been the problem. He had that outfield assist throwing out Tyrone Taylor at third. 2 big runs for the White Sox here in the top of the 8th. It is his 11th double. Yeah, off the glove of Bush, but all right, first pitch, strike 1 to the other Montgomery, Colson. Yeah, Cubs could not afford that. They got a steep hill to climb here in the final 2 innings. They got to get out of this mess first. Runner at second with 1 out. Sweeper into right. Caught on a line drive. Throw cut off. And there's 2 outs. L8. Good catch in right by Suzuki. Nah, they can't get to Hoffman. Wait, did they oh no, pitching change. Rollison's done. All right, we'll take a break too. Yeah, I'm going to take a break. We'll get the guy coming in from the bullpen, but yeah, I'll be right back. All right, come on, mound visit. Say who's coming in. I can't see who that is. A righty for sure. Oh, dang it. It is Savali, a righty. Okay, I'll be right back. It's just my shoes on the plastic thing, I assure you. All right, I'll be right back. All right. What do we got? What are we showing here? They're showing replays. Are they just showing the double? I think they were showing the double. All right, Savali, 5-7, 4.94 ERA, 23 games, 15 starts, 1 save, 89 and a third innings pitched, 72 strikeouts, 1.54 WHIP. First pitch, cutter, top of the zone, 90, strike 1. Mydroth is up, runner at second with 2 outs. The Cubs can ill afford to allow a 4th run here. Gotta go after Mydroth. Savali delivers. 4-seam, 92, fouled off. 0-2 the count. All right. Yep. For sure. In the dirt, missed 1-2, 80. Yeah, missed probably a curve. Yeah, huge. That double was huge. Ah. Wait, what? It's Iron Maiden and Megadeth in Tinley Park? Wow. Cutter fouled off, 90. Still 1-2. Megadeth's my favorite group. Iron Maiden, I like 1980 to 1990. That's it. But Megadeth, I like all but Risk. Risk was not a Risk. So, yeah. That's the Trooper, of course, back here. Mydroth pops up a 4-seam, 94, out of play, still 1-2. Yeah. I don't, Tinley Park, I got to see how far away that is. Can't remember what day of the week. I saw Megadeth finally for the Dystopia tour, so about 10 years ago, actually, in October, I think. In the dirt, curve missed, 80, 2-2 the count. Oh, I thought I did. I guess my crowd noise already ran out. There. Yeah, hope it's a good show. It sounds like it should be. Quiet in here. Yeah, Cubs are losing. Swung on a miss. Cutter got him, 90. The side is retired. 2 big runs. They leave one at second in scoring position. Bottom of the 8th coming up for the Cubs. Ramirez switch. Kelly righty. Happ switch. 6, 7, 8 in their lineup. If anybody reaches Taylor, who's 2 for 2 with their only 2 hits, a single and a double would be up. Whoop, mid-8th. Forgot to do it. Mid-8th. Well, Cubs still have won the series 2-1, even if they fall here. And the season series would be even 3-3, as the White Sox took 2 of 3 at home earlier in the season. Cubs probably can't catch the Brewers, but doing well in the wild card standings. All right, Braves have a 1-2 count with 2 outs, nobody on. I'm sorry, that's the Twins with a 1-2 count. Bottom of the 2-2 count. Bottom of the 8th, nobody on, 2 out. Kerr to Buxton. Yeah, I have a best of double disc. I like some Anthrax, not all, but a lot. Opening for Scorpions. Wow. Yeah, my first concert was, I always say it's the Cars Door to Door in '87, but it was actually Lionel Richie with Tina Turner at the opener. I didn't pay for it. I just got tagged along. My brother and sister had an extra ticket. But I saw Scorpions in 91, the Tease Me Please Me tour. Crazy World CD. I think it was 91, somewhere in there. First pitch, ball one. Changeup fouled off down the first base line. 1-1. Oops, sorry. I was on the Braves game. My bad. Changeup 82 popped up to left. Left fielder has it for out number one. Is that Antonacci? Antonacci? I don't even know. Is it Antonacci or Antonacci? Forgot. Grichuk, the designated hitter for the White Sox now. Yeah. Antonacci with the F7 put out. What's up, Eric? Welcome back. ASCP, yeah, I hear you, Ricky. They have had no answer for your Quiddy. Did that hit him? That was high and inside. It was a curveball, so it got away. But no, it did not. 77. Kelly, the hitter, he scored the winning run last night in the bottom of the ninth. Had a double and Bregman singled him in. Another curve, high and tight, 73. So, what is up with your Quiddy here? Cubs trail 3-0, bottom of the eighth, already 1 out. They're down to their final 5 outs. Nobody on. Curve, did he go? No, that's what I thought. 3-0 they count. Little low on a curve. Grant Taylor, a righty, warming up for the Sox. In there, strike one taken. 3-1. Sorry, warming up. He's not in. I forgot to put warming. Yeah. No, I know. That's probably expensive. I don't know if I think my concert days are done. I think I've seen 1 concert in the last 10 years. Maybe 2. Grounded to short. Throw to first in time for out number 2. I'll probably be streaming that day. Yeah, Grant Taylor warming up, a right-hander for the Sox. I forgot to put warming. Final chance for the Braves. Yes, thank you, Ricky. 2 people who haven't liked, please hit the like button so we can get to 40. Thank you so much. Bottom of the eighth. Cubs down to their final 4 outs. Not looking too good. Ball one, sweepers 78, missed high and outside. 1-0 that count. That one hopper was bobbled, but recovered in time. Throw him out. 4-seamed, top of the zone, 93. Man, your Quiddy is just mowing him down. He's giving up 2 hits. That's it. Struck out 8 in 5 2/3 innings of relief. Came in the bottom of the 3rd. Curve, swung on and missed, 79, 1-2 the count. Great googly moogly. Who is this guy? The Cubs just can't have no answer for him. Happ already has 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Changeup grounded to second. Mydroth over to Murakami. 4-3 ground out. Retires the side. 1-2-3 again. Nothing across. Top of the 9th. White Sox looking for insurance. They'll send up Peters lefty, Rogers righty, Antonacci lefty. So 8-9-1 in their order. Where are we at? Where is this? There it is. There we go. 2 GD hits by 1 hitter, the 9th hitter. Wow. Taylor is 2 for 2. The rest of the Cubs are 0 for 22 today with just 2 walks. Incredible. Newcomb gave up 2 walks in 2 innings. Your Quiddy has given up 2 hits, a single and a double, just to Tyrone Taylor in 6 innings. 8 strikeouts. Lowered his ERA to 5.06. All right. Braves, 1 out, top of the 9th. And Gomez, the righty, in to nail it down with a 6-4 lead. Acuna Jr., right fielder, is up 1 for 4 with a strikeout and an RBI for the Braves. Takes a strike. That was called a strike. Look how high this pitch is. Sweeper. That should have been a ball. This is like the Jays. Yeah, for the Cubs today. Yup. Yeah, today, yes, gotcha. 2 GD hits. Yep. Euchre. Harry Doyle. Euchre as Harry Doyle in Major League. Yeah, again, Shirley is actually Eric. Eric with a K. Cutter upstairs, 90. 1-0 the count. We're underway. Top of the 9th. Whoops. Let's do that. All right, Savali. Or is it? It's got to be Savali, right? Cutter missed outside, 89. Evens the count. Or no, 2-0 the count. Outside, 4-seam, 92, 3-0. Come on, Savali. Can't afford more than a 3-0 deficit heading to the bottom of the 9th. Braves, yeah. Shoot. Outside, Cutter, 90. Ball 4, he walked him on 4 pitches. Leadoff walk for the White Sox. That'll bring up Rogers, the catcher, who's 1 for 3 today. All right, time to go hatless. Let's turn the Cubs luck around here. Turn the shirt inside out, maybe. I don't know. Sinker up and in, 91, 1-0. Ball 5 of the inning for Savali. A 1-0 pitch. Cutter fouled straight back, 1-1. Finally a strike in the top of the 9th. 1-1 the count. What we got for the... Oh, is it over? Yep. 6-4. Looks like a final from Target Field today. Yep. Twins just won. 2-1 that count in this at bat. A Cutter 90 missed a little outside. Excuse me. 2-1 pitch. 4-seam fouled straight back. 2-2. Runner at first on a walk. Yep. Dang it, Braves. Popped it up. Tied it 4-4 after being down, 4-1. And blew it. White Sox have a runner at first. Nobody out. 2-2 pitch in the top of the 9th. Curve. Got him on the outside edge of the plate. I think they'll ABS challenge it. Both teams down an ABS challenge. This could be ball. Nope. That is it. The White Sox are out of challenges. Strike 3 is correct and 1 away. Let's see if they have this. Curveball 80. And there it is. Correct call. Maybe a quarter of the ball in there. Upheld. All right, 1 out. Cutter 91 fouled off. 0-1 the count. Time called by Antonacci. All right, get in there. Let's go. I mean, it's been a quick game. We're only at 2 hours and 15 minutes, but what is the delay? Is there a mound visit I'm not aware of? No. All right, pitch clock at 9. Here's the pitch. Low curve, 79. Missed, 1-1. Yeah, that was lightning quick. Crap, that was a sweep. Yep, it's for sure. That's why it's going to be tough for the Jays to get that third wild card. Sinkers swung on a miss, 93, 1-2. But the Jays were the hottest team of all the third wild card contenders. They've been 7-3 in their last 10. Tigers got there, but they've struggled a little lately. All right, any day Antonacci wants to get into that batter's box and get ready. Good Lord. We got 39 likes. Please, one more to 40. Outside, splitter, 86, 2-2. And Antonacci steps out again. That's hard. Yeah, and they're playing each other. That's the other problem, too. And the Jays are going to have their hands full with on the road in Tampa and in New York for the Yankees. Curve at the knees. That should have been strike 3. Why didn't he challenge that? That was called a ball. Half the ball is in there. White Sox out of ABS challenges. Cubs have one left. What are you waiting on? It's the 9th. Challenge that. Cutter fouled off. The at-bat continues. 90. That's ridiculous. Yeah, they better. Yep. Oh, for the Mariners? Yeah. That's one game. All right, did we just get what? I have no idea what the ump was signaling. Should have been strike 3. There should be 2 outs. They didn't challenge. Bad call by the ump again. Ball 4 inside sinker, and he walks him. Should be 2 outs, runner at first. Instead, it's 1 out, runners at first and second on the walk. That was crap. Really bad pitch right there. Should have been a strike. Cubs I don't know why Kelly didn't challenge that one. That should have been an ABS challenge. I know. But why? I mean, that was a strike, and it was a 2-2 pitch. It was a critical pitch. You got to challenge there. Take a chance. I don't know. Murakami up 0 for 4. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Fouls off a curve, low, 80, 0-1 the count. Whoops, we need crowd noise. My bad. Yes, thank you, Ricky. One more for 40 likes before the end of the game. Splitter 86 missed outside, 1-1. Come on, stop farting around. Can't walk anybody. Outside, splitter 86, not even close. 2-1. The ump is a skunk. Yep. Yeah, that should have been called a strike. It's on him first. We need to go ABS all time. I'm sorry. I've said it. I won't take it back. Cutter outside, 89. I see no reason to limit challenges to 2 bad ones. You know, just go ABS full time. 3-1 to Murakami. Should be 2 outs, runner at first. Instead, it's 1 out, runners at first and second on a bad call. Curve in there, 80, full count to Murakami. Yeah, I hear you, but they may be down more than 3-0 now because of the lack of a challenge and a bad call. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. only play is the first for out number 2. Second baseman didn't cover the bag in time. That's like twice today. So ground out moves the runners to second and third. There are 2 outs. It's a 6-3 ground out. Oh, is that Common watching the game? I know who Common is. Good actor. Previously hip-hop artist, I think. Looks like that's got to be Common. Good actor. Horner to Bush, 6-3 on the ground out. And looks like an intentional walk will load the bases with 2 down. They walk Vargas, probably a good idea. He's 2 for 3. Oh boy, Savali, nowhere to put him. That'll bring up. Yeah, Vargas walks. That brings up Grichuk, the DH, who's 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Righty. Savali with pitch number 30. On the way. Upstairs, miss. Cutter, 90. Oh, great googly moogly. There's the pitch. Cutter fouled off. 1-1 the count. Yep. This could backfire big time. Sinker fouled straight back. 94. Just missed it. 1-2. Fourth spot in the lineup, the cleanup spot. Grichuk had pinch hit earlier. I guess for Benintendi, I think. Curve just missed. A little low. Well, not low. A little outside. 2-2, I think. Yeah. Oh, boy. 2-2. 2 outs. Bases loaded. White Sox already up 3-0. Cubs can ill afford any more runs here. Pitch clock at 2. Cutter 90 in the air. Shallow left. Foul territory now. Third baseman under it for out number 3. No runs. They leave the bases loaded. Number 31 heading to the mound for the White Sox. Bottom of the 9th. Cubs will send up Taylor, who has their only 2 hits. Then the top of the order, PCA and Suzuki, righty, lefty, righty. Do or die, do or do not time for the Cubs as they look to get a 3-game sweep of the White Sox and take the season series 4-2. If not, the White Sox avoid the sweep and get a 3-3 season series tie. After they took 2 of 3 at home earlier in the season. 3-9-0-0-2-0. Yeah, what did they get? They get 3 walks there? I know 1 was intentional. Yeah, I think they did. No hits. All right, you know what? I'm going to lose the fan. 1 second. Oh. All right, just a reminder, we do have Blue Jays Rays game 2. Blue Jays won game 1 last night, Tuesday night. And then getaway day is an afternoon game, Thursday afternoon. We're going to switch it up. We're going to do Angels Astros tomorrow night. But again, Blue Jays Rays live stream in less than 2 hours. First pitch in less than 2 hours. All right, just about set for the bottom of the 9th. And yeah, who's the pitcher? It's not Urquidy. It is Taylor, Grant Taylor. They just switched it on MLB. 4-2 record, 2.08 ERA, 47 games, 4 of them starts, 6 saves, 65 innings pitched, 83 strikeouts, 1.02 whip. First pitch right down the middle, 4-seam, strike 1. 97. Conforto, pinch hitting. Bounced a curve. Oh, they said he went. They didn't even appeal. The home plate ump said he went. 0-2. Peters is in left for the White Sox. Brenton Doyle in center for the White Sox. A couple of outfield changes on defense. Curve, 84, swung on and missed. 3 pitches and a out. Cubs are down to their final 2 outs. Conforto strikes out swinging. Why would they pinch hit for Taylor, who was 2 for frickin' 2, and then have Conforto swing? What do we do? Oh, yeah, probably righty, but still, come on. Really? The one guy who's had success at the plate today, and you pinch hit for him. PCA pops up the first pitch, shallow right. Actually, on the infield, foul territory. Murakami catches it out. Pitiful performance at the plate by PCA today. He just went 0 for 3, I think. Nope, 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Suzuki's 0 for 2, has a walk. The final hope for the White Sox. Sorry, for the Cubs. My bad. In there, slider, 89. That was a ball? And they, oh, the Sox are out of challenges. That looked like a strike. That was a strike. Another bad call by the ump, 1-0. That one's in there, slider, 89. Evens account, 1-1. Yes, thank you. We got 42 finally. Thank you. Got out of it. Slider low, 88. 3 straight sliders, a 2-1 count to Suzuki. Yep. Red Sox up 1-0. I have no idea. Upstairs, 99. 3-1. 4-seam missed. Well, the pinch hit, I don't know. Hello, Anthony. Yeah. Because it was righty. Inside, 4-seam nearly hit him. It's ball 4. And the tying run is still only on deck here now, though. It was in the hole. Now it's on deck. 3-0. White Sox lead. Suzuki aboard at first on a free pass. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman, the hero last night, with the game-winning RBI to drive in the runner from second, the catcher. 4-seam, low outside corner, 97, strike 1. Defensive indifference. Did he challenge that? Suzuki on second. Oh, he challenged it, and the Cubs are out of ABS challenges. The whole ball is in there. Oh, good grief. All right, defensive indifference. They stay out of the fielder's choice. Runner at second. Bregman takes a curve on the outside edge of the plate. The Cubs are down to their final strike. Probably the White Sox. They got 2 strikes, 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. White Sox up 3-0. At the outside edge of the plate, 100 on a sinker. The ball game is over. Cubs get shut out on 2 hits by Tyrone Taylor, right? Why do I keep... Yeah, Tyrone Taylor. I keep forgetting his first name. I apologize. That'll do it. So the Cubs still win the series 2-1, but they do end up losing game 3, and then the season series ends up being tied 2-1. Both home teams took 2 of 3. I'm sorry. Season series is tied 3-3 because both teams took 2 of 3, a 2-1 series at home. I'll get it out eventually, I promise you. All right, we had 64 votes in the poll, and 41% were correct. The White Sox would win. All right. Let's get the final numbers. I don't know if anybody is live right now. Oh wait, if the Red Sox are live, I can redirect it to Fitzy. Yeah, who lead 1-0. And be back. I'll be back in about an hour and 45 minutes. Less than an hour and 45 minutes for Jays Rays tonight. Let's see. The Cubs, with the loss, dropped down to 74 and 54, still in command of the first wild card in the National League. White Sox improved to 60 and 60. They're in control of the NL Central Division. They got a run in the 6th and 2 in the 8th, and that's more than enough since the Cubs only had 2 GD hits. All right, your Quiddy pitched a gem. He went 6 shutout innings from the 3rd to the 8th. Taylor, a scoreless 9th, save number 7th. Your Quiddy's 2-1 now. Holmes drops with the loss to 5-6. We'll catch up on the chat before we head on out. Again, stay tuned. We will redirect you to the Diamondbacks Red Sox game in the meantime, and come back for Blue Jays Rays tonight. All right. White Sox, Vargas was 2 for 3, 2 walks, scored 2 runs. Braden Montgomery 2 for 4, 2 RBI. Grichuk scored a run, and Benintendi had the other RBI. For the Cubs, Taylor with 2 hits, a single and a double. They had 3 walks. That's it. Newcomb went 2 shutout innings, only giving up 2 walks. Urquidy, 6 shutout innings, only giving up 2 hits and struck out 8. His 2-1 record. Taylor's 7th save, a shutout 9th, only gave up a walk, struck out 2. Holmes drops to 5-6, only gave up 1 run in 5 1/3. Thielbar, 2/3 scoreless. Thornton, an inning scoreless. Rollison gave up 2 runs in 2/3 of an innings pitched. Savali pitched a scoreless 9th. 1 1/3 scoreless. Gave up 3 walks in the 9th, 1 intentional. Let me leave that one up while I finish up the chat. Again, I'm going to redirect you to friend of the channel, Thomas Fitzpatrick. Like and subscribe before you head on out. We got 42 likes. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Gonna end the Twitch stream there since I cannot redirect. Hope to see you back tonight again for Blue Jays Rays in about an hour and 40-ish minutes. All right, let's catch up on the chat. Gotcha, yeah. Yeah, 0 offense. Great pitching by the White Sox to avoid the sweep. Oh, nice. Congrats. Go Sox. Thanks, Mike, for being here. Yeah, I know. No hope. Thanks again, Kieran. Thank you for being a mod. Thanks all the mods that were here. Caden earlier. Eric. Of course, Kieran. Thank you, Canadian Turkey, for being here. No. Hopefully, they need to take 2 of 3. They got a tough matchup with Max Scherzer on the mound. Hope that at least they won game 1, give themselves a chance either in the 2nd or the 3rd. Clean game, yeah, 11 hits. That was a quick game too. An hour, under 2.5, 2 hours and 29 minutes in front of 40,086 at Wrigley today. Red Sox lead 2-0. So let me finish the chat, then I'll redirect. Yeah, that stunk yesterday with OBS taking a dump 3 times fortunately during the rain delay. Yeah, thanks, Ricky. Yep, thank you. Oh, for sure. They're 20 games over 500. The White Sox are 6 over. Sox will probably win their division, though. They're up 4 on the Twins. 5 losses, 2 wins behind. Thanks, Ricky. Yeah, we got to 43. Thanks. For the Blue, I don't know. It's Scherzer against, not liking the Jays odds. According to DraftKings, here's the money line. I don't give out gambling advice, but with Scherzer on the mound, they got a tough pitcher facing, I cannot seem to. I want to put some spaces in here. Yeah, it won't allow me for some reason. Tried to back over and retype, but there's the money line according to DraftKings on ESPN. All right, let me get that Fitzy redirect set up. Once again, 3-0 White Sox, the final score. And then I'll see you back here for the Jays game against the Rays. All right, say hello to Thomas Fitzpatrick. Drop a like. Subscribe to his channel for Red Sox. Yeah, he does other baseball games too, but mostly Red Sox. I hit the wrong. What am I doing? I need a bookmark. I hit the wrong thing. Just need the link. All right, there we go. Now I can do it. I got to eat something in a hurry too. Yeah. All right. Fitzy's live for that game. I'm going to sign out. Hope to see you for Jays Rays coming up. I'll go drop a like and say hello to Fitzy. Sinbin Streams signing out. Until next time. Have a great afternoon. Hope to see you for the next game. Until then, take care. Be well. Sinbin Stream wishing you all the best. Good afternoon and bye-bye for now.